starter in this one, Corbin Burns.
Leading up for the
opposing hitters, you're going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Fouled off. He was late. And a base hit into right. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner on the go.
Junior.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Marte stands at second with no outs. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. Trey Turner at the plate.
From the Philadelphia Phillies, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
William Contreras in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And there's a strike.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burns pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to fool hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
That one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Still only one out here in the inning. This one popped up. Henderson out, number 2.
Batting 7 from the Atlanta Braves.
Here's Marcell
the
Ozuna.
designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Swing and a base hit. Coming home. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Back at Truist Park. And on the mound today, Paul Skeens. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter.
0-2.
Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. Wow. And it's 0-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis after it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Juan Soto now. Late swing, foul to the left. Skeens a .6'6" righty, 22 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Fought off foul. Altuve leads off first with one away. Runner on the go. Hard hit right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here is Aaron Judge. That one at triple digits.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Judge rips that one. Could be extra bases. Runner scores from second as they get one back.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. It's 4-3. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Ball low.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Second inning set to go. And now here is Jurickson Profar. And a swing and a miss there.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order
Now
turns
batting,
over.
the second
Here's
baseman,
Ketel Marte.
Marte.
This to third. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Cut on and missed at 101.
0-2.
That's strike 2.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Around second is Ramirez. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss. Wow. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. And a foul ball. Ground ball to Bohm. Zips it across. Rutschman retired. Now here is Stephen Kwan.
Cleveland Guardians, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Swing and a foul out of play. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over
Now
that one.
batting,
Pretty tough for the
second
infielders to do
baseman,
anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Altuve now in the box.
It's 0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Fouled off down the right side. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So no runs. Back here in Atlanta, out of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Burns back to work. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game.
Harper.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that's downstairs. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Inside, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Throws to Henderson. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Left-hand batter waits. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Judge swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Marcell Ozuna. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw sails over his head at first. And it's going to wind up out of play. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here comes Alec Bohm. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Inside move to second, and he's back safely. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Profar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Profar gets a piece there. Ozuna leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate, and it gets by him. He'll score.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Foul ball there. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one pushed to the left and foul. Man at first, 1 away. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
And El Nino is stifled for the K. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Yordan Alvarez. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
That one in triple digits.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
So I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
To third. Boom. Handles, throws to first. 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner. And that's in there at the knees.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
On the ground to third. In the dirt. Nice pick.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Harper.
Harper, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That's off the mark. 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball,
Man, he
2
was
strikes.
really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. They still lead it though. 6. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Sliced hard but foul. And the 0-1. Hit in the air, center field. And there's 1 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
That one ripped but foul. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time. Today.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Soto at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Up the middle. They get the force. That is the inning. So no runs. Today we deliver a powerful message. Burns back to work. Yelich leading things off and takes a strike. The other way. Fair ball. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Stays alive. swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Line drive and foul ball. Outside low and 1-1. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to first, slides for the stop, takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Here's Profar now. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Profar gets a piece there. Yelich on third with 2 out. Foul ball still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Right side. Soto gets under it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Glasnow, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Judge stands in here, tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that one fouled off. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Profar settles under it. Makes the grab.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Vladdy swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
This one in the air, right field. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the air, left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. Yeah, that's fouled off. popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's under it. And that's the inning. So they all set for the start of the inning. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Fouled off left side. Oh, 2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Tatis waits. Close one, doesn't get the call, and the count's even at 2. Center field. Makes the grab, 2 away now. Here's Trey Turner. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. That's long gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 7-4. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Quan now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing, and all the bat went flying there. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Strom, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he went around. Rule the swing. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Comes up empty.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one hammered. And it one-hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome. First pitch, not close. And another ball. Next offering is down low. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Man, that got him square in the mask. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here comes Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. That one hammered, but pulled foul. One down, base is empty. Yelich set down on strikes.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that is out of play. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And now it's Alec Bohm. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 4. Man at first. Profar climbs in on that left side. That one hit to right. Soto going after it. He's got it. And that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Shota Imanaga.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Popped up. Boom. Should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Aaron Judge at the plate. They say you win. And Judge spoils that one. Got him looking. That's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He swings and fouls one off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And Air Jordan is grounded by the K. 1-2. Back here in Atlanta, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Clase back to work. Just missed. Clase, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Tatis stands in now and watches strike one. Hit hard on the ground is short. Sends it to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Trey Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
On the ground. Whips it across, and the inning is over. So they make short work of him there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start. Back at Truist Park, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Hammered down the right side, but foul. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Puts it away for the out. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. Gone. And they close the gap. It's 8-5.
That gives them hope they can pull off this.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kyle Finnegan.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. Out there to center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball. And there's a foul ball. Finnegan is just one strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. And this one ends.